Now everybody stand up and rejoice with one voice.
Recently, we have seen serious concerns being raised about several civil rights issues, including same-sex marriage, freedom of religion, equal protection under the law, and the right to vote. Let's start with same-sex marriage. In the case of Loving versus Virginia, the Supreme Court ruled that marriage is a civil right. I am an ordained minister. As a minister, I can appreciate the desire of ministers to defend marriage as a sacred institution. But I am also a seasoned tax professional. What you see here are only a few of the thousands of government programs and benefits available only to those who are legally married. These include privileges related to filing income tax returns, access to government housing, rights of inheritance, and many, many more. These are not moral issues. They are social and monetary issues. If you believe that penalties imposed on unmarried gay couples are a form of sin tax, you have the right to that belief. You do not have the right to have the government enforce your belief with restrictive legislation. Now let me debunk a claim by conservatives that legalizing same-sex marriages would force ministers to perform such marriages even if it violated their religious beliefs. This is bunk. Let me give you an example. Let's say I get a call from a heterosexual couple asking me to marry them. I reply that I will be happy to do so, but I never perform a marriage without premarital counseling. When the couple shows up for their session, I see that the woman has a black eye and her arm is in a cast. I would refuse to perform the ceremony because domestic abuse violates my religious beliefs. That is my right as guaranteed by the First Amendment. Likewise, a minister opposed to same-sex marriage could not be forced to perform one. The couple could simply find another minister or civil servant to perform the ceremony. The couple would not be denied their right to marry, they would simply have to find another officiant. In a recent incident, when a minister refused to marry a same-sex couple, when the story went public, the couple was deluged with offers from other ministers offering to perform the ceremony. Case closed. On a related topic, some businesses have refused to allow their employees to have health insurance, which included birth control. They continued to do this even after the government arranged for this service to be offered at no expense to the employer. Although they may have a religious affiliation, they are business organizations offering goods and services for sale to the public. The owners and managers have an absolute right to their personal religious beliefs. But your rights end at the tip of my nose. You have no right to impose your religious beliefs on me as a condition of employment. That is also covered under the First Amendment. At least it should be. I mentioned earlier the issue of unwarranted police violence. This gets back to the issue of the police treating certain people as those people. This has always been a popular political strategy. Nero treated Christians as those people and fed them to the lions. Hitler treated Jews as those people and executed millions. Today, we see Muslims treated as those people and marvel at incidents like those in San Bernardino and Miami. We are going to have to get over the notion of those people. African Americans are not those people. Latinos are not those people. Muslims are not those people. The police are not those people. There are no those people, there's only us. Benjamin Franklin said it best at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. If we do not hang together, we shall surely hang separately. Divide and conquer has been a tried and true political strategy for many years. Since the election of Obama, we have seen it used very effectively by the Republicans. I quote from the Free Dictionary: "A way of keeping yourself in a position of power by making the people under you disagree with each other so that they are unable to join together and remove you from your position. When we let others divide us, they win and we lose." Not a good idea. And finally, we come to the issue of the right to vote. When the Supreme Court stripped the Voting Rights Act of its power, many states gleefully adopted voting restrictions under the guise of fighting voter fraud. According to an article in the Wall Street Journal, statistics on voter fraud are sketchy at best. Every attempt to gather such statistics has produced infinitesimal incidences of voter fraud. But the real issue can be seen in the number of states previously under federal supervision for past discrimination who rushed to enact voter ID laws once the restrictions were removed. Obviously, they were eager to pass laws to keep those people from voting. Gee, I'm starting to get redundant. Sorry.